So, welcome back. It's been about a week since I did an update, so it's probably about time for another. So what have I been up to? Well, I've been busy dodging the weather. It's been absolutely dreadful, but it hasn't actually slowed me down. I just ended up doing things that I hadn't planned on. So I've done rafters to the side. That goes as far as the end of the house, so we've got that. We have roofing membrane on top of that, which I'll show you in a minute. On the inside, I've been busy as well, and we have insulation in the roof space and a membrane on the top of it. That's because the board that was here and the insulation behind it was just perishingly cold in the hall. So with all the insulation in the wall, the floor and the ceiling, yeah, it's a whole lot. You can just feel it's a whole lot warmer. I also made a window frame, show you that from the outside. So that's the cloakroom. Now the magic room under the stairs is open also. This is going to be a shower room, as I've probably said. So same treatment, we've got insulation in the ceiling all the way along, and packed up, you can't really see it, packed up in the holes. Oh, we've got a window. Yes, we've got a window. This is a temporary window, and it was, as far as I can identify, a contract that kind of went wrong or didn't get fulfilled, and a guy got a whole load of windows left that he was selling off relatively cheaply, and with a bit of abuse managed to get this one to fit. I'm going to say it's temporary, it's coming out at some point in the future, and I just spotted a bead has come loose. Do that later. I've cleared up as much as I can for the moment. So this is all drying out. Traditional understairs cupboard, so it's just going to be a walk-in. There's going to be a shower there, loo here, may even be a hand basin, I don't know yet, I don't think that's planned. And that will be a cupboard of some description. So that's that. Let's go outside and show you what I've been doing there. Right, so, oh yes, window. Simple timber frame window. It's the first window I've made in probably 35 years. And it was just using offcuts that were available. So this is a piece of rafter, 8B2, just machined up, a little drip groove in the bottom, slopey apron, and then just some 3B2 machined up with a rebate on the inside to take the glass, which annoyingly, as I just pushed it onto a bead of mastic, the damn stuff cracked. That is really annoying, and there was nothing for that to go on, so there must have been a weakness in that. Not bothered about that. So window from the outside. This tilts and opens. We've got, that's cavity wall insulation, and that is the insulation in the ceiling. So that's that. Then in the utility, I finished taking up the floor, did that last night because it was just raining horribly. It was that really get you wet rain. So it's like, right, what can I do? I'll take that up. It's not what I planned to do, but it's a job that needs doing, so there we go. And then today the tarpaulin came off, and I've been doing basically the start of a roof. So we've got 4 rafters and 3 tie beams. So the tie beams in theory stop the roof spreading under load. Wind, rain, snow, window cleaner. Ooh, sorry. In reality, it doesn't actually add any strength to it because all the load is taken on the steel ridge beam. so it's more for aesthetics inside. I mean, it will add some strength, but not any significant amount because of the pitch of the roof, which is very shallow, as you know. So that's that. That'll be progressing. It's just time for me to set out where the Veluxes are going. Other roof window suppliers are available. One is going about there. There's one centered on the edge of that window, and mirror image behind me. So it's time to set out where the rafters, stub rafters, trimmers, noggins and what have you are going for that. And there we go. So let's just have a look from the top. Right, up on the roof. I'm not the only person doing building work. That house over there, they're getting a new roof. Started on that today, and taken the tiles off, the battens, the felt, refelted it, or membrane, and they've now gone home. Middle of the afternoon. What are they doing? So yeah, we have 4 rafters, one of which is flying, and you can see the roofing membrane there. Now what that stuff does, unlike old felt that you might put on your shed roof, basically it's sort of like Gore-Tex. It lets moisture out but not in. I mean, this is just a temporary measure, just to get it covered over. And likewise, what I'm going to do when I finish up for Christmas, which is like in a few days, just cover over the various open edges that we have. So if we look down the edge of the roof, or the surface of the roof, that's pretty good. We got a bow. This rafter has a bow in it, and what you do is you have the top of the bow on the top of the roof, or the top of where it's put, so that the roof load tends to flatten it out. So that's okay. Oh yeah, we've got a rafter there now as well. So yeah, it's just progressing. And got my cut station, got a radio, got a cup of tea mug, yes, pack of timber, more or less everything I need, yeah, and please don't do what I'm doing, do it properly, and please observe all local health and safety regulations. Just because I do it doesn't mean it's right, and it probably isn't. So there you go, you have been told. Anyway, I have very good spatial awareness, so I'm quite happy about that. Tie beams. These are bolted on with M16 threaded rod, so that goes through in 2 places, and that is in, when the roof is loaded out, that will be in tension, because the roof will tend to do that, and it'll be pulling on those. So they're tightened up, nylock nuts, so that they're not going to rattle loose, and there we go. So I thought I'd show you all this before it goes dark and it's like, oh, it's another day gone that I haven't told everybody what's going on. But anyway, there we are. We're getting there. It's been, this last week has been hard work, and cold and wet and horrible. So anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching, and we will pick this up. I'm going to be here Monday next week, the 20th I think it is, and I think that's going to be my last day. So let's catch up with it next week.